Today I want to do another foundation review video. I've actually so this sorry, I'm kind of sick at the moment, and you can see my face is like horrible right now. So I thought it would be perfect time to do foundation review for you. I've actually got this foundation last year during the sale. This is the Ofra Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation. I got this in the shade 02. They also sell like sample packets where I got some samples. You can buy them for like $2, and then it will go from light to medium, and then there's another package medium to deep. I think there are maybe about 8 or 10 shades in this range. This retails for I think $45 or something like that. But then, like I said, I used the 30% off coupon code. I already tried this foundation. I wore it when I first got it. So this won't be my first impression video, but then again, it was last year. All I remember, I got this around like fall winter time, so the weather was getting dry, and then I put this on, and it says it's oil free. Yeah, it says oil free in the back. So shade 02 does still pulls a little bit tan on me. I think their fair shade 01 is not like super pale, so if you're like porcelain, like super fair, I don't even think 01 will work for you. But they do have like some nice shades for medium to deep skin tone, which I think is pretty nice. Hopefully they will expand the shades a little bit more. I do like the coverage of this. I think I remember it was like a medium to full coverage foundation, but because the shade is still, it's a beige shade, I think this is more like a medium beige instead of like a light to medium beige. So if I put one more layer on my skin, like it would definitely look even like orange and tanner. And I think this foundation doesn't have any SPF in it, but it does oxidize, and I find that it's actually good for the summertime, since now we're in June, so the weather's getting warmer. It's oil free, and it does pull kind of mattifying in a way for some reason, but it does feel really nice. So anyway, this has a pump, which I think is very convenient. It's in a glass bottle, and this has 1.2 ounce of products, like 1.2 ounce of products, which is a little bit more than your standard 1 ounce. I guess it kind of justifies the price if you paying like full price for it. I think the formula is quite nice. So like I said, I already tried this. It does come out quite liquidy, as you can see. But as you can see, the color is definitely like very beige. It hasn't even sit on my skin for a while. I just pump it out and it already looks so much tanner. But then like when I press my finger in it, it looks like a light beige. So I don't know. Yeah, let me just like walk around and see how the color just changed again. Like, this is crazy. Anyways, I have a lot of problem areas because I've not been feeling very well lately. Have some liver problems. And doctor told me to lose weight, and I'm quitting my job because this job is really making me like bringing out all the bad health problems, and it's very stressful. So that's why I'm quitting. Like, sucks because I've only worked for like maybe half year, a little bit over half year, but my health is getting worse, and I find myself like really stressed all the time, like more stressed than usual. So that's why I was like, and it's like my husband could see it, my mom could see it, like they're just like, you know what, if you're not happy, like even my uncle said that too, like you're still young, look for something that you like to do, because it's not worth it I'm only in my like early 30s, and then if I'm letting this job like taking a complete toll on me, like mentally and physically, then it's just not worth it, you know. So I guess I'm gonna have to like find work again after I'm done with this one, but I also have to figure out what I really want to do at this point, because I've been doing this job as a freelancer for the past 10 years. The other side, I'm going to use the brush, so I'm going to take that all on the brush, and then I find this brush applies everything so like fast. But a dampened beauty blender definitely makes the application a little bit more flawless, I guess. But this brush is pretty quick. Like sometimes I'll just like brush. Sometimes I find like using the brush applied like a matte foundation will actually make the foundation look kind of matte and cakey. That's why like I will use the brush, apply all over my face since it's so much quicker, and then I will go back in with a beauty blender, like a dampened beauty blender, to just like smooth everything out and put a little bit more moisture back into my face. So this is basically the side with the brush. I didn't squeeze out another pump. I basically just used whatever's remaining on the back of my hand on this side of the face, so it's a lot more natural and less coverage than this side where I just dot the foundation all over. But as you can see, it's definitely like I would definitely say this is like a natural to matte or semi-matte foundation. It's very lightweight, which is good. It doesn't have any scent. Yeah, it doesn't have any scent to it, so I really like that. I like the fact that it's oil free, so it won't, you know, it won't clog your pores, and then it'll be great for the summertime. I mean, it's not great for the summertime in the sense that it doesn't have any SPF in it, but it is good when you're acne prone, or if you have oily skin, or or if you want to use something that's oil free, like in the summertime when it's like really hot and everything, when you're gonna be sweating. So yeah, anyways, and then when I look closer after I blend everything in, it actually looks maybe one shade slightly darker. Maybe you can see it from the camera, just one shade like slightly darker, and in real life too. That's why like I don't want to layer something like this when the product itself does oxidize. I really don't want to layer it, because once I layer it, like I can see like the spot, it just where I apply it, it gets like so much like more orange. So I like to apply just like a nice, just one pump, and it's like a thin layer with the beauty blender, since it kind of does shear it out a little bit, but still provides more coverage than the brush itself. The brush side looks more natural, so if you have less flaw, I would say use the brush. But if you want a little bit more coverage and less, it does kind of like pick up on a little bit of the dry area, a little bit like on my nose area here. It is a little bit dry here, so it does pick up a little bit here on the dry area. It doesn't say fragrance in the ingredient either. They said that the first ingredient is pure H2O, which is water, and they said has some type of like silk peptide. Maybe that's why this feels really nice on. Does this transfer? Not really, which I think is pretty nice. Like I said, this does oxidize, so just, you know, keep in mind. I personally think it's not bad foundation. I would definitely use this in the summertime when it's like really hot outside. So yeah, it does look quite matte in my opinion. But it's lightweight, so I don't really mind. And then the shade is, like I said, the oxidized, so I will definitely mix it with like another foundation to suit my skin tone. But then in the summertime, I think if I get a little tan, I can get away with this shades. So yeah, that's why I waited to review this video now. Sorry again, I don't look really good because I'm like sick and my lips is all like chapped and everything. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking about quitting YouTube because this job was taking a toll on me and making me not really like do anything in general. Just like, it's so bad, and it's like mentally and physically just drained me, and it's not a great job. I think it would be good if I'm old or if I'm pregnant, or if I have to take care of my kids. I don't know. I don't even think that's ideal because you gotta be in a quiet place. But anyways, yeah, I hope you're enjoying this foundation review video of the Ofra Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.